Hey there, friends. I think my voice has come back to normal, but I might need to clear my throat or cough a little bit here or there. I was sick. It's been over a month now, and it just takes me longer to fully heal. And I just have to be patient with myself because there's no point in being upset about something that I can't really, fast track. But I wanted to talk about, I guess, my next, discovery, manifestation. I don't know what you want to call it exactly, but I've dabbled in it. I've talked about it before, but I'm fully getting to the point in my life where I've been thinking a lot about what I'm actually looking for in a partner. And no, I'm not looking for a unicorn. I'm looking for a grown ass man with emotional intelligence, intellectual curiosity, a functioning frontal lobe, and enough sexual confidence to know that foreplay isn't something you do exclusively with your thumbs. Apparently, I'm asking for the moon. What I want is compatibility, and I mean the whole damn thing. Yes, I want sexual compatibility. I want chemistry. I want attraction that makes me occasionally forget that I have errands to run. I want a man who pays attention, who notices me, who learns me instead of treating sex like he's assembling IKEA furniture without reading the instructions. I've experienced what it's like to be with someone who just seems to get my body. And once you've experienced that, well, let's just say mediocre sex starts looking like a mandatory staff meeting. But here's what I've learned: amazing sex does not automatically equal an amazing relationship. You can have phenomenal chemistry with someone who is completely wrong for you. You could be wildly attracted to someone and simultaneously know their personality needs to be stored in a separate zip code. You could want the body and reject the bullshit. Both things can be true. And that's why I'm not looking for a particular man from my past. I'm looking at those experiences as information. They taught me what I like. They taught me what kind of attention I crave. They taught me that being desired is great, but being understood is fucking dangerous in the best possible way. And I don't just want someone who can turn me on physically. I want someone who could turn my brain on too. Intellectual compatibility matters to me. I want conversation that starts innocently and somehow ends 3 hours later with us discussing psychology, human behavior, philosophy, sex, relationships, conspiracy theories, and whether we're living in a simulation. I want someone who makes me think, someone who challenges me, someone who could teach me something without acting like he's accepting a Nobel Prize for knowing how taxes work. I want depth. I want substance. No surface level talking. If your conversational range is "How was your day?" followed by "What are you wearing?" Sir, we need to explain the curriculum because I want to know how your mind works. And yes, eventually I want to know how the rest of you works too. But let's earn that chapter. Then there's emotional compatibility. I want honesty, consistency, emotional intelligence, communication. I want a man who could tell me what he wants without communicating exclusively through disappearing acts, dick pictures, and the occasional WYD, what you doing? I'm not decoding mixed signals anymore. I'm too old for emotional escape rooms. If you like me, act like it. If you don't, that's okay. If you're confused, use your words. They're free. And here's another thing I've realized about myself: I'm highly attracted to women. Very much so. But for whatever reason, men seem to have a stronger gravitational pull on me. I don't know why. Apparently, my sexuality has chosen chaos. Fine. But that doesn't make the woman in my life any less important. Because regardless of who I'm fucking, dating, flirting with, or eventually falling for, I am still the center of my own life. That part isn't negotiable. I've watched people get into relationships and slowly disappear. Suddenly everything becomes their partner. Their friends disappear. Their hobbies disappear. Their personality starts wearing a matching outfit with somebody else's. And 6 months later, their best friend is standing there like, who the fuck are you, and can I have my friend back? Nope, not me. I might not always be the most front and center friend. I'm busy. I'm independent. Sometimes I disappear into my own little world and emerge later with a new obsession and absolutely no explanation. But I will not ditch my friendships because I found a man. I will not allow myself to become isolated. I will not give someone so much of me that I eventually look around and realize I've misplaced myself because I've worked too damn hard to become Taylor. And nobody gets to date me at the expense of her. You can have my attention. You can have my affection. You can have my time. Hell, if things go really well, you can have access to some premium features. But you don't get administrative control of the entire fucking system. I don't need a man to complete me. I've already built a life, and I actually like it. It's weird. It's messy. It's beautiful. It's occasionally held together with caffeine, sarcasm, and questionable decisions. But it's mine. So I don't want someone to come along and replace it. I want someone who looks at my life and says, well, this is fucking interesting. How do I fit in? Not, how do I rearrange everything? And I don't expect one person to meet every need I have. That's not realistic. That's also an absolutely absurd amount of pressure to put on one human being. I want partnership. Not a boyfriend, therapist, best friend, social secretary, entertainment director, handyman, emotional support animal, and personal orgasm department rolled into one. Although, if he has range, I'm listening. I want two whole people choosing each other. Two people with their own friendships, their own interests, their own identities, their own lives, and then choosing to make room for each other. Because I've gotten really good at being alone. I don't need a relationship. I want one. And there's a massive fucking difference. So the man I'm manifesting isn't perfect. He's not going to meet every need. He's not going to magically fix every insecurity. He's not going to become my entire universe. I don't want that. I want someone who makes my universe bigger. Someone who makes my body happy, my brain curious, my heart safe. Someone who makes me laugh. Someone who respects my independence. Someone who respects my friendships. Someone who can handle a woman who already knows who she is. Someone who can look at the life I've created and think, how do I become part of this without fucking it up? Because that's the real standard. I don't need you to rescue me from being alone. I need you to make me look at my already pretty damn good life and think, well, shit. You're worth making room for. And when I meet that man, I don't want to think, finally, someone to complete me. I want to think, I was doing just fine without you, but damn, I'm glad you showed up. And hopefully he's smart enough to know the difference between being invited into my life and being handed the keys. Because the keys, those stay with me. But if he can make me laugh, stimulate my brain, respect my people, keep up with my energy, and make me forget what time it is, well, I might let him have a guest pass.